Once upon a time, deep in the heart of the kingdom, there was a mysterious mountain range shrouded in an eerie fog. The villagers living at the foot of the mountain had heard tales of a dragon living atop the peaks, and despite never seeing it, they feared its wrath. One day, the villagers were visited by a group of travelers who warned of a terrible fate that would befall the village unless they offered a sacrifice to the dragon. Desperate to save their village, the people of the village chose to send a maiden into the dragon's den. The chosen maiden was brave and resolute, but she was also terrified. She had heard stories of the dragon and the fate of those who had dared to enter before her. She also knew that if she failed, the whole village may be destroyed. The maiden, armed with only her courage and faith, set off into the mountains. After hours of climbing, she arrived at the entrance to the dragon's den. She steeled herself and stepped inside. To her surprise, instead of a ferocious beast, the maiden found a grand, ornately decorated chamber, with a large fireplace in the center of the room. Sitting in the corner of the room was the dragon, looking tired and resigned. The maiden cautiously approached the dragon. When the dragon saw her, he was furious. He had been expecting a knight or some other hero to come, not an innocent maiden sent to her death. He roared in rage, but the maiden stood her ground. She told him that she had come to save the village, and that she would rather die than to let her people suffer. Touched by her courage and kindness, the dragon could not bring himself to harm the maiden. Instead, he agreed to spare the village and departed, leaving the maiden safe and unharmed. The maiden returned to her village to share the news of her success. The villagers rejoiced, and soon the mountain range was free of its fearsome inhabitant. The village was safe once more.